everybody, it's Jennifer from the Works Personal Training Studio in NYC. Here today to tell you how my week is going to go with this whole body transformation thing that I am using myself for. I am basically the guinea pig for our principles and our style of training that we teach here at the Works Personal Training Studio. I've fallen out of shape immensely over the last year since I opened this business, and I'm trying to get back on. So I'm basically practicing what I preach and practicing what I teach my trainers here to preach, which is healthy lifestyle, not crazy cardio, heavy lifting, clean diet. It's all going to give me the body that I want. So this is what we're starting with. Not awful, but we got some of this going on, and I just feel the. So I've been I've been in single digit body fat before. I was top 10 in the world twice in my sport. I've won a title. I used to have one of the top 10 physiques in the world. I don't anymore, so at all. So we're going to try to change that. We're going to try to get myself feeling and looking better than I do now. So what I wanted to do is at the beginning of each week let you guys know what I'll be doing for the week, and at the end of each week letting you know how it went and how I feel and things that I would want to change and things that I wish I did better and so on. So to start things off, this is what I'm going to do this week. Here it is. Here it is. So you'll see week of 1/6, that is today. So today I'm going to start Monday with a 20-minute run. Tuesday I will be doing a push workout, which is chest, shoulders, and tris. Wednesday cardio, which will be 30 minutes of HIIT training or high intensity interval training. Thursday will be legs, my favorite, even though I get nervous belly for like 2 days leading into leg day because it's such a hard workout. I still love it. Friday we have cardio, 20 minutes of HIIT or HIIT, HIIT. Saturday will be a pull workout, which is back, bis, and abs. And then Sunday, rest, because you need a day of rest. So my focus with these workouts is going to be starting off slowly. I could probably do a little bit more than that, but I haven't been consistent over the last few months. So I wanted to start off with something that I know I can handle, that is not going to make me hate working out afterwards, and something that I know I'll stick to. I'm going to build upon this. So the idea is to stick to everything this week, and I won't be dreading doing the same thing or maybe a little bit more the week after, and I'll go by how I feel. If I feel like I can increase the cardio to 25 minutes or 35 minutes, I will. But I'm not in a rush. I want to be able to stick to things, and I want to change my lifestyle a little bit from what it's been over the last year or so. So I want to start off slowly so that I stick to it. My rep range is going to be in the 8 to 12 rep range, because I am trying to create a shock in my system and create a little bit of a hypertrophy. I have lost some muscle over the last year, so I'd like to build a little bit. I'm not trying to build a ton. I still do have a pretty good foundation, and I'm sure with muscle memory a lot of that will come back. So I'm trying to keep the muscle that I have, maybe shape a little bit. So I am going to be lifting in that hypertrophy rep range, which is 8 to 12. For cardio, what I am going to try to focus on is not doing a ton of cardio, which is what I tell my clients, that you don't have to do a ton of cardio. I don't want to do more than 45 minutes in a day. I know some girls that, especially the girls that are competing, sometimes do upwards of 2-3 hours a day. I find that that's completely crazy. I used to be of that school of thinking, and I've been there before. I've done that. And it actually did ruin my metabolism for a little while. It took me about a year to balance out after I stopped competing because I did so much cardio. So I did a lot of research, and I've realized that that's not the best way. You can actually create a huge, huge metabolic burn by doing high-intensity interval training. So I'm going to start off with 3 days of cardio during the week, and they're going to be on the days that I'm not lifting, so I don't get overwhelmed like, oh, I have to do cardio, and I have to lift, and I have to move mountains, and then I have to recite the alphabet backwards while drinking. There's going to be which, by the way, I'm not drinking a lot either, because that's also empty calories. We'll get to that in another video. But so my cardio is going to be kept to a fair minimum, and I will build upon it. I don't want to have to do more than 5 days a week of cardio, and I don't want to have to do more than 45 minutes. So I would like to keep it at 5 days, 30 to 45 minutes. Maybe the 30-minute days will be really high-intensity interval training, and the 45-minute days will be my runs outside or something like that. Excuse me, I have an itch. Don't judge. Everybody itches. So that's what I'm trying to do. So this coming week is going to be focused on just really getting my body burning and doing, my HIIT training is going to be true HIIT training. The high interval will be 85% of my max heart rate. The low interval will be a recovery interval, which will be around 65%. So with that, I'll have a higher calorie burn throughout the day, so I can get more done in less time. What's better than that? As far as my diet goes, I've really cleaned things up. I'm still eating carbs. I'm still eating 5 to 6 times a day. I'm pretty much hungry every 3 hours. I've never understood the concept of, oh, I forgot to eat, or I forgot to eat. I have never been that type of a person, and I don't see myself ever being that type of a person because I want to eat all the time. So I will be eating every 3 hours per usual. But it's going to be cleaner foods. It's going to be lean proteins like chicken, egg whites, protein powder, fish. I'm not cutting dairy out completely. I'll still eat 0% Greek yogurt, plain, because there's no sugar in it, or low sugar in it. My fat sources are going to be almond butter, peanut butter. I have this amazing new EFA oil that I found. It's chocolate mint flavored. It's sweetened with xylitol, so it's like there's nothing bad about it. It has primrose oil in it as well, which is great for females. So I'll be taking that as one of my fat sources, avocado, olive oil, and then my carb sources are the ones that I like out of all of the ones that you can have. I really enjoy oatmeal. Who doesn't? I like sweet potatoes, but I probably won't have them a lot because I don't like to make them. They're just a pain in the ass for me to make. What else do I really like to eat for carbs? I love Ezekiel muffins, Ezekiel English muffins, and Ezekiel tortillas, and anything Ezekiel because it's sprouted beans and lentils, and it's just fantastic for your body. So I will stick to those things. I'm not going to have any cheat meals for a little while until my body starts burning. I actually had what I considered to be a semi-cheat this past weekend, which people are going to think I'm out of my mind because it's not really a cheat, but I had like low salt, microwavable, 94% fat-free popcorn, and I put sriracha. I love that word, sriracha. I'm by myself, by the way, and I'm laughing. Sriracha sauce on the popcorn, so it was really good. And then for brunch that same day, I had a protein plate and a big bowl of oatmeal with fruit in it at the restaurant. The protein plate was grilled chicken, tomatoes, and egg whites. So if you ask me, it's not really a cheat day, but it was just a little bit different from what, it was eating out and popcorn and all that kind of stuff. But that's about as, fancy with my cheat meals as I'm going to get until I really start feeling my body burning. And then I'll even, if I do add in a cheat, it's going to be a very mild cheat. It'll just be something to keep my brain happy. It's not really going to be a real crazy cheat meal. So I think I covered everything. Oh, supplements. Taking the usual suspects. I'm doing glutamine, branched chain amino acids, multivitamin. I'm doing beta-alanine now, which if you saw one of my past videos, it made my face hurt because I got it on my face. So just make sure you don't get it on your face when you're putting it in your mouth because it'll make you burn and turn red and it's not cute. So I'm beta-alanine. I'm also doing... heck else am I doing? I am doing my fish oils or my EFAs. I'm going to be adding in CLK, and I'll be adding in a fat burner at some point, but not yet. I'm going to let my body just get into its own fat burning zone naturally by itself. And that's basically it. So it's very basic stuff that I'm doing. It's stuff you've all heard before. It's really very elementary. I mean, the body is the body. Physiology is physiology. There's things that work, there's things that don't. But everybody's physiology is a little bit different. So I will be doing I'm going to start out with what generally works, and then I'm going to kind of tweak things as we go, however my body responds. Another itch. Excuse me. And that's what we do with the Works Personal Training Studio, is we listen to people's bodies for them. We help them listen to their bodies, and we teach them how to listen to their bodies. We start out with general principles, and then we tweak things as we go. But we never take it to a point where your body is going to be overrun, your adrenals are going to burn out. We try to keep things fun, interesting, healthy, and it works. We change shape. But we change shape. That sounded just kind of dumb. We change the shape of people's bodies here. So you'll have to just watch and see over the next several weeks or a couple months or however long it takes. I'm going to give myself a few months. and you'll see magic happen, which is not even really magic. Okay, that's about it. That's my check-in for the beginning of the week. If you have any questions, or if if there's anything that you'd like me to talk about, please leave it in the comment boxes below. If you are in the New York City metro area and would like to train here at the studio, you can give the studio a call at 646-755-8919, or you can email me at jsearlstheworks. I'm going to write this down. Hold on a second so you can see a visual. So it's jsearls the works at gmail, excuse me, I had a sniffle.com. Okay, so jsearlstheworks at gmail.com. If you have any questions about training here at the studio. We are located in Chelsea, downtown Manhattan. Let's do this, people. Follow along. Watch history in the making. My body's coming back. Happy New Year. Have a great rest of the night.